Why do you hold AMC stock? Because you think it's going to make you rich, right? Well, some of us may have less diamond hands than others. In this video, guys, I want to share with you an interesting story about someone that used to have a significant amount of assets in his hands, a specific cryptocurrency, and if he would have diamond handled on his assets, he would have been a multi-millionaire today. But because he missed on that, he's not going to do the same mistake here on AMC. Because back in 2010, this is from user Joeyback of Donuts 80 on Reddit. Don't be like me, a cautionary tale. Why I hold AMC. In late 2010, I began buying Bitcoin out of desperation. I saw my parents struggle for decades and I didn't want that for my family. By early 2011, I owned close to 1,000 Bitcoin. In 2012, life kicked me in the balls and I was laid off. Then had a medical issue while uninsured and had to pay out of pocket. Realistically, I could have used my savings to pay the bills and been fine until I got a new job months later. Instead, I started to sell off my Bitcoin to pay the bills as my emotions told me to preserve my savings account. And that Bitcoin was free money that would probably crash soon away. By 2013, I had sold all of my Bitcoin and bought into the idea of slow and steady savings, 401k, and climbing the corporate ladder. If I had held my 1,000 Bitcoin, it will be worth about $56 million today. Don't be like me. There is no greater humiliation than knowing I could be living my ideal life right now. This is why I'm all in AMC and what I hold. The deal is complete and sound. Don't give in to emotions. Don't fall for divisive social media posts. Don't doubt your abilities. Buy, hold, and repeat. Very interesting story. Very emotional because I know the feeling of losing or selling, not doing the right action in order to secure the bags, or not actually holding and having your conviction leads you into having that kind of money that is going to change your life. All right. So he knows exactly what it feels to pass on an idea, to pass on an opportunity that's going to totally transform not only your life, but also the life of your generation. I mean, $56 million, guys. Who wouldn't be willing to get that kind of money? I mean, it was just 1,000 Bitcoin back then, with pretty much a value not worth, holding, because Bitcoin wasn't even what it is today. But a couple of decades fast forward, I mean, he sees now the value of the 1,000 Bitcoins he was holding then. So I guess the lesson here, guys, is we have to get our convictions higher than our emotions. I mean, it's something to see the share price drop. It's something to see the share price rise, but it's even something to see past the trending line. It's something even bigger to actually get beyond and erase the noise around us, whether it's through social media or through manipulation through the media on mainstream. But it's actually knowing what we hold in order to get to the point where when it's time to actually do what we are supposed to do, I mean, your future self will thank you for what your current self did, which I believe for AMC, it's no different than just buy, hold, and repeat. Buy if you can afford to, otherwise just hold.